Marvin, and one of our favorite guests, Maria Rios, co-hosting today. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me again.
How are you like competition wise? Like recently, have you seen some of the competitions that are coming up as well in the scene?
Um, so for me personally,
Yeah,
um, so the last couple competitions I did were team competitions, which were surprising. Well, I knew they were going to be fun, but I didn't realize how much fun they were going to be. The first one was a tag team, I think it was four teams, and that was just it was crazy. It was such chaos and so much fun. I absolutely loved it. And I'm doing another tag team in September. And then I did a uh, team competition. It was a trio, not tag team, but it was set up that one person would go in at a time, and if you got submitted, you were out, or if time ran out, you were done. So, and then there was, I think, 8 teams, and our team took 2nd. So it was good.
yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
They were like quintet rules, or
Good,
like what?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed. I mean, you're there with your team, but it was I don't know, it was a lot of fun. It's exciting. It's like there's a lot of strategy that goes into it, and I think that that's why part of the reason I liked it so much is because we had to like plan out like a plan of attack. Like we're going into battle, like who goes first
Yeah.
and what happens, like if this goes down, and then who's going to sub in and all these different things. So I really like that part of it. Regular competing is great, but you just have like your game plan. You're going to go in there, and if it doesn't go the way you want it to, you kind of adjust, and that's it. When you're doing it with a team, it's like, okay, like you two go first. We're going to go against, the biggest person and try to knock out all the rest of the teams before we send, the black belt in to basically finish everybody off. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to doing the one in September.
Also makes it fun too for training because this is a lonely sport. It's only most of the time like when it's like a match, just yourself getting like game plan. But once you have like a team match, it feels like more fun during practice. 'Cause you would like to go over stuff together.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you kind of look at like the way that people are getting submitted, because it was sub only. So like, how are people getting subbed out, or what are people going for? And in those kind of situations, well, from what I saw, I was like, well, especially the tag team jujitsu, because some of the ladies were trying to like sit back into like leg locks and things like that, but it was helping the other person get out, because if they knew how to defend a little bit, that person was sitting back, and then they could kind of reach out to their team member to tag them in. So, like, partly through it, I was like, okay, let's work on like position and strangles or chokes, maybe arm bars or something like this, because at least you can hold on to the person better, and if you sit back on a leg, unless you really have it, it's like they're twirling to get out, you know what I'm saying? And so they could easily like turn and try to like
Tag somebody.
gator roll their way out to their team, and then get tagged in, and just that person just slides right in, and then you could be on the bottom, and
Was that
I don't
in
know.
a regular match? Or was that in the pit? The match.
It was in the pit.
Oh, that'd be even more fun.
Yeah,
Because
so it's like you don't have a lot of space to
yeah,
roll, but you have enough room to like reach up to your team member if you can get to your corner. So Yeah, it was pretty cool and very exciting. The energy was like, because everybody's surrounding the pit, right? So, like,
Mm.
everybody's, like, hitting on the walls and, like, yelling and cheering, and I think it's exciting. It was a lot of fun. It, like it hypes you up. You get, like if it's, like, super quiet, it's, like for me, it's more nerve-wracking. I'm like, "Oh my god." It really feels like everybody's staring at you. But when everybody's yelling and screaming and they're cheering, it's like, I don't know, you get, like, excited and you're like, "Oh, shit, let's go."
Time to go to war.
Yeah.
Uh, in you said in the other one was a quintet, the match,
Yeah. Mhm.
a trio.
Yeah,
Was that
this
like a regular
last
match or
one was
was it like pin as well?
it was also in a pit. This one was a little bit bigger than the one I did before, but still, it's also different, like, when you're I don't know if you've ever rolled in a pit or, like, where they have the walls.
No, just
It's
the
very
cage.
different. Yeah, and well, you've rolled in the cage where it's I can say it's sort of similar, but not exactly, because the cage is, like, boom, vertical, like, straight up and down, and when it's at an angle, you can still kind of pin the person and, uh, drag them back to the middle. It's different. It's super different. You have to, like, control the person a little bit differently because they can use it to, like, push off of and create angles, and you know what I mean? It's just a little different. I'm glad that I had the little bit of, the cage experience that I did have, because I was like, okay, I know how to, like, put pressure on somebody and not, let their hips get away or pin them, in the corner or something. But yeah, it's just different. So it's kind of neat to have that element. And it also makes it kind of cool because you can't really back away. So, like, if you're putting pressure on somebody, they can only go so far until they hit the wall,